In this video, we are going to see second part of percentage topic. Now, the first question is like in an exam, A and B scored 43 percentage and 54 percentage marks respectively. Let us mention the data like this. Person's names here. Let us take some distance. Let here in this row, let us mention the percentage like it is of with 43 percentage, is of with 54 percentage. If A failed by 12 marks, so A is let here let us take the marks. So A is failing with 12 marks and B is passing with 21 marks. Here it is 21. B is passing with 21 marks more. What is the passing marks for the exam? We need to calculate the passing marks. For passing marks, let us consider a variable like P. So he provided a hint like 54 minus 43 is like 21 plus this 12. So the percentage of the difference is the marks like 54 percentage minus 43 percentage is of equals to the marks like 21 plus 12 which is of 33. So when we difference this, we are going to get as 11 percentage as 33. For 1 percentage it is of 3. So it is of clear up to here. So for 3 marks it is of 1 percentage. For 12 marks, so let for 12 marks it is of like 3 4 ja, and here also we need to multiply with 4 to get the percentage. So overall it is of like 4 percentage. For 12 marks it is of 4 percentage. So 43 plus 4 percentage is equals to the P percentage, or you can calculate like this for 21 marks also, like 54 minus 21 marks of percentage is of equals to P. I am doing this like 43 plus 4 which is of 47 percentage. So we got the percentage of the pass marks. Now we need to calculate the marks for 47 percentage. Let here mention for 1 percentage it is of like 3 marks. For 47 percentage, here we need to multiply with 47, here also with 47. So when we multiply 3 with 47, we are going to get as the marks like 141 for 47 percentage. So the passing marks is 141, which is in the option A. The next question is like the difference between 28 percentage of a number and 23 percentage of that number is 132. Let us mention the like percentage here. Like the smallest percentage is 23 and largest is 28 percentage. Let us mention the number here. The percentage like this and the number like this. So the difference of this is which is 132. Like 28 percentage minus 23 percentage is of 132 number. What is the 20 percentage of that number? We need to calculate for 20 percentage number, the value of the number. So 28 minus 23 percentage is 132. So the difference of this is 5 percentage. 5 percentage is of like 132. We need to calculate for 20 percentage. For 20 percentage, here we need to multiply 4 to this 5 percentage, then we are going to get as 20 percentage. When we multiply again 4 to this number, we are going to get the number for 20 percentage like 132 into 4. So after multiplication for 132 into 4, we are going to get 528. So the number for 20% is 528, which is in the option B. Move to the third question. The third question is like in a library 20 percentage of books of Hindi. So let us mention the data. In a library 20 percentage of books is Hindi and 50 percentage of the rest. So After remaining of the 20, 50 percentage of, so among the 80 percentage, 50 percentage of this is English and 30 percentage of the rest. So again 50% among this is English. Here in this 50 percentage of the 80 percentage, in this the 30 percentage is French and the rest are that 6300 are of mathematics. So now the leftover one is the mathematics. Simply let maths. Find the initial number of the books. We need to find the 100 percentage, the number of books. So for this, let us take one trick. I will show you the trick. Here you need to write 100. Among this, it is of division of with 20 and 80. This 20 is now Hindi. This is of like the rest of the part. In this rest of the part, again in the subdivision of the 50 percentage, here it is of like English and rest is 50 percentage. In this rest of this, the 30% of this rest, here it is of with French. Now the remaining is maths. So 50% among this is like, to calculate the 50% of the 80, we need to multiply the fraction number like 50 by 100. 50 by 100 is now like 1 by 2. When we multiply 1 by 2 with this 80, we are going to get like 40, and here also 40. 30% among this means like, to get the fraction value from the 40, here we need to multiply with 30 by 100, which is of nothing but 3 by 10. When we multiply 3 by 10 to this 40, like 3 by 10 to this 40, 12, which is of equals to 12. So this is of 12 and the rest is, now this is 12, the rest over is 28 in this. The rest over is 28 is mass, which is of equals to actual quantity is 6300. Now like 28 percentage is like 6300. So 28 and 63 is a multiple of 7, like 7 4 ja, 7 9 ja. The 4 percentage is of like 900. We need to calculate for 100 percentage. It is of like, here we need to multiply, when we multiply with 25 to this 4, we are going to get 100. Again if we multiply 25 to this quantity, we are going to get the quantity of the 100 percentage. 9 ja, which is of 225 and rest of 2 zeros, which is of equals to 22,500 quantity for the 100 percentage. This is in the option A. So I want to clear you one another method, like it is of like successive percentage. So initially it is of with 1 percentage. Again inside of that inside of that rest is of with another percentage, like successive percentage. Earlierly we have seen the successive discounts. Use the same trick here. So the trick is like SP by MRP or MRP SB. You can take any one, like I am taking SP by MRP. What is mean by MRP? MRP is like the actual quantity. Then SP is like the selling thing. What is actually selling? Means here the leftover from the discount is going to sell in the price of SP. So here you need to change the names, like here we need to write the leftover one and here we need to write the actual, the number or quantity. So initially it is of like 100, then leftover is it is of like 20 discount means the SP is 80. So actually it is of covered with 20 books means the leftover is 80 percentage of books. Then later the Hindi is, if it is of 100 percentage, the rest from the rest it is of with 50. Again from the 100 the rest of is covered with, the rest is 30 and the leftover is 70. So this is the left thing which is of equals to 6300. We need to calculate for this thing. So if we simplify this, we are going to get like, here we calculate, see here for 22 28 it is of like 6300. For 100 we calculate the same answer. Population of the city increased by 25 percentage every year. So let us write the actual and the increased one, actual plus increased one, like new quantity. Let us mention the new quantity. Like initially it is of like 100, it is becoming 125 every year. 3 years population is 1000 people. So after 3 years means this is of for 1 year, and this is of for second year, and this is of for third year. Let us write the same thing, 100 by 125 by 100, 125 by 100, like 3 times. So he said like this is a quantity, the new quantity is 1000. Then we need to calculate this old quantity, initial population of the city. If we simplify this, we are going to get like this, 5 by 4, 5 by 4, 5 by 4, so on. So after calculating this whole thing, we are going to get like 125 by like 4 into 3 times, 4 into 4 into 4, which is of equals to 64. Now 125 is of like 1000. So right here 125 is of like 1000. Then we need to calculate for 64 the what is the people or the population. Like one value it is of like 8 people. For 64 it is of like 8 into 64 people or the population. 64 into 8, which is of equals to 64 into 8, which is of equals to 512. Here let us check the question once. Is anything wrong in the question? Sorry, here the population is like 10,000. So here it is of like 10,000. Here we need to increase 1 0. Here also 1 0. Here 0 0. So for 64 of the value, it is of equals to 5120 population, which is in the option.